So I was just looking through the news and found an article from this morning, about an hour ago, saying that the Atlantic Liberal caucus has asked Trudeau to resign. Now, for those of you who are not in Canada, that means that all of the members of parliament from all four Eastern Atlantic provinces, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, and Newfoundland and Labrador, had a meeting just before Christmas on December 23rd, and they all decided that they needed to express their need to Trudeau for him to step down and resign. Now, this is big because the Atlantic, this makes up a big swath of the country. This goes from just out of Quebec to the very eastern tip of Canada. And there are a lot of people in this area. So it says the Atlantic Liberal Caucus is calling on Justin Trudeau to step down as party leader. Following an Atlantic Liberal Caucus meeting the morning of December 23rd, caucus chair Cody Blois wrote a letter to Trudeau shared Sunday on social media by New Brunswick MP Wayne Long. So it was just shared on social media today. That's why this story is broken today. Wayne Long has long been an outspoken person on Trudeau needing to step down. He's been talking about Trudeau needing to step aside since, the summer at least. And it's not surprising that Wayne was the one to post this. So a quote from the letter says, The discussion this morning centered around the need for you to resign as the leader of the Liberal Party and to urgently allow for the process to determine for a new leader to replace you, wrote Blois to Trudeau. Our colleagues this morning expressed their deep personal affection for you, their pride in our work as the Liberal team, but also their deep concern that without a leadership change, that progress will be lost under a Pierre Poilievre-led government. So these people are still laboring under the delusion that a leadership change is going to somehow beat Poilievre in the coming election. They do not understand how damaged the Liberal brand is by Trudeau, by Freeland, by Boissonnault, by LeBlanc. There are many front bench MPs that have done a huge amount of damage to the Liberal brand. And at this point, I keep beating this drum in these videos. There is no way any leader change at this point is going to win them a fourth election. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's not going to be a fourth Liberal term. It's just too damaged. And the NDP, with Singh flip-flopping around, their brand is damaged. They're only at 25 seats right now. And if he decides to vote confidence instead of non-confidence in Poilievre's motion on the 30th of January, then he will lose any support that he gained from Liberals who are tired of Justin Trudeau. So they've painted themselves into a corner here, and they've basically made it so that there's no way that they will win an election. It doesn't matter who is running the party right now. They do need a leadership change, absolutely. But what they need to do is recognize that this leadership change is going to have to be a leader that will lead them as an opposition party. they need to understand they have they have sealed their own fate, and they have made it so they will lose the election no matter who leads them. It's done. And they just need to understand that. It's like the couple that needs to realize that they're done, right? Canadians are just done with the Liberal Party. Okay? The Canadian people have come to that realization. The Liberal Party is still like buying us flowers and chocolate and fluffy bunnies and bringing them over to our house going, "See, I love you. Don't break up with me. I love you." That's what all these that's why Justin Trudeau tweets every month, "Parents, check your bank accounts. Check your bank accounts. We gave you money." And that's why he does that, because he's desperate for us to still vote for his party. And it's just not it's pathetic. It's sad, and they just need to realize that it's time for them to be the opposition again. It's cyclical. It always happens that way, and it's time for it to happen again. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a great weekend and had a Merry Christmas. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.